Yeah? Okay. Yummy, not painting. Ready to focus on me? Hey guys, today is a special day because I finally finished my Moleskine sketchbook. I've been working on this one since 2011 and I finally just finished it. I have been painting in between, of course, but I don't fill sketchbooks up as fast ever since I don't go to school anymore. But I thought it might be fun for you guys to see what's in there, and it's going to be a bit of a long video because I would like to explain what is in here and the reasoning why I did some things. I really like these Moleskine sketchbooks because I really don't like loose paper laying around everywhere, because then they just get tossed and I lose them. I just really like them in these good solid bound books. I've tried cheaper sketchbooks, but I really don't like them because then the back starts to get a bit starts to get a bit tattered, and these have held up so beautifully, and these are books that I'll keep forever. So ever since I've used Moleskine, I've never gone back because the paper quality is so great, and I really enjoy like the thicker paper quality because it holds up with acrylic paint. So if I want to make a quick paint sketch, I can do it in here. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and there we go. When you open it, it's just a plain page. I like to keep it nice and plain and organized at the start. So with this first drawing, I was trying to remember why I started it, but I think it went along the lines of, oh my god, I haven't drawn in a while, so I better start again. And you can see it's really stiff, like the poses are terrible. You can see I try to get a little bit of reference here. Let's see what's next. This is a sketch for a mural I did for an exposition called Utopia, and it's like a snake going along into a skeletal snake, and it has a lot of flowers. And while I was starting the sketchbook, I was playing World of Warcraft a lot, so I was drawing my character. This is Beastbit, Undead Shadow Priest, and I was just trying to figure draw a bit. You'll see in the sketchbook that, here I'll go to the next page, that there's a lot of figure drawing exercises in here. It's my weak spot. I'm really not that good at drawing figures and anatomy, and I'm always trying to practice, and when I don't do it for a while, I really kind of lose my skills and have to practice all over again. But I was looking up a lot of tutorials, well not tutorials, but videos on tips on how to draw figures better and not make your poses so stiff, so I was just practicing that here and keeping into the World of Warcraft style. I imagined that I was really into World of Warcraft at the moment, so I was giving them all elf ears and making them like the blood elves, which is fun. And they're real small here because I kind of feel like I have a better grip on anatomy and that kind of stuff when it's small, because I don't have to really concentrate on everything really. So this is a nice page, I think. Here you can see some more. I think I was watching Draw with Jazza's channel, and he uses like a stick figure drawing technique, and then once you draw a stick figure you can put the anatomy over it, like the actual limbs, and that way you get very dynamic poses, and it worked pretty well. So here's some of that. Torso, more elves. You can see that I was really trying to focus on correct proportions and stuff like that. I don't remember any of this, so that sucks. You really need to stay on top of it. Here I was trying to practice foreshortening, which is very hard. Here you see some more of my World of Warcraft character, Beastbit. This was when Mr. Pandaria was out, and the new armor I thought was really cool, so I thought I would draw it. Here are some notes for school. Like, I guess that's all I had for school. Oh yeah, this is also for school, one of my projects. This was a sketch of how I would display some of my painting collages. And here are some other ideas. This is very school related, not really something I would want in my sketchbook now. These are some sketches for a drawing I did, a character from Robin Hobb's novels. I was trying to get the pose right into perspective, but also trying to experiment with the level of cartooniness I wanted, because I wanted to make like this little bit more of a cartoony style, and it turned out really nice. Here was this, I think this was some sketching for a painting I wanted to do. This is just some figure drawing of some stock photographs I found on DeviantArt, something Magic the Gathering related. Oh yeah, and then I started getting into sketching with like fine liners, because usually what happens when I draw is I try to fix my mistakes too much and the drawings get really stiff, and here with fine liners you can't really erase it. Here I would use red for the underlying sketch, and then I would go over with black to get like the actual details in it, and I couldn't erase it, so I would have to be more, I think more about what I was doing, or I don't know, it just made me draw a lot looser and I really liked it. So here I was continuing with the fine liners, and I had an assignment or a commission of a horse mural that I had to make. And I realized I'd never drawn horses in my life, so I thought, try to practice drawing horses, which is fun. And they turned out pretty nice, and the mural turned out really nice. Here I have some sketches for a drawing of Persephone, which is a Greek goddess. This ended up being a watercolor drawing that I ended up finishing, and I still really like. Still with the fine liners. Medusa, some random girl, I don't know who that is. Oh, here's some dragon sketches. This was for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire related illustration that I never ended up finishing. It was a very large watercolor and I got pretty far with it, but I think I kind of got bored with it, so I never ended up finishing it. But here's some of the dragon sketches that I make. Here's some more. I was trying to figure out how the anatomy would work with the wings, because some dragons have like four legs and then extra wings on the back, and that really didn't make any sense to me. I felt like dragons had to have like their wings attached to their front legs like bats do. It still looks pretty cool. Too bad I never finished it. Here is some more drawings of Frigga, which is a Norse goddess. I made a watercolor illustration of her pregnant with Balder. I wanted to do because it was that kind of year and I wanted to get in touch with that whole time of the year, so I thought I could draw that. Here I have some sketches of Pan, which is pretty cool. Maybe I can zoom in a bit because the drawings are a bit small. Yeah, there's some drawings of Pan with the nymphs, and like you can see I did it with a fine liner, just trying to get the poses and the anatomy right of the, you know, the hind legs. Being him being like a faun? Is he a faun? Yes, I guess so. I guess I was planning on doing an illustration of them, but I have never ended up doing it. Here's some more. Also trying some expressions here. That's cute. I was really liking the fine liner. I don't know, for some reason at the moment it was making my drawing so much better. Here are some sketches for the assignment I did for the Red Cross. It was about refugees and what the Red Cross would be able to do with donations like water, food. So you can see a different, like, more designing side of me. Oh, here there's Rey and BB-8. I think like Star Wars, The Force Awakens just came out, so I was really inspired to draw that. And Alan Rickman as Snape, I think he died that day when I drew this, so I felt like drawing him like everyone else on the internet, but I was really upset when he died, so I wanted to draw him. Oh, here you see some more. Let me turn that around. That's pretty cool, right? This is I did it with acrylic, and this is what I like so much about these Moleskine sketchbooks with a thick paper, is you can just paint and it doesn't ruin the paper. It's just really nice. I just use a reference photo. There we go, and some more Rey. I think I tried to use colored pencils. Didn't really turn into anything, I guess. More Rey, BB-8. I guess this was a drawing of me, because that looks like me. I guess this is where trying to get all the proportions right again. And here's like, you know, the 8 heads rule and stuff. Like, even though it's like in the beginning of my sketchbook as well, I had already forgotten it, so I thought I would just get it back on paper. And here are some drawings that I made using like an anatomy book that my boyfriend has. I thought I would just open it and study some things. More anatomy drawings, some tips on how to proportionally draw faces. You need to keep practicing, you know. If you don't draw, you get rusty, so that's why it's important to draw. Here's some anatomy of the nose, planes of the nose and how to shade it. Looks pretty cool. Pretty proud of that eye. And then here trying to implement the things that I had learned here. Let's see. Here is some gesture drawing. Like I said, anatomy and figure drawing is something I'm really not that great at. Especially the poses are always so stiff and I'm always trying to get them to flow more. So I was practicing gesture drawing. Let's see what else. Here, more gesture drawing, pretty extreme. We were taught to exaggerate. More gesture drawing, looking pretty cool. I should start gesture drawing again. Like, this is already like, this is from the 12th of December this year, so almost half a year ago. I should start gesture drawing again. More gesture drawing, and here I was using some stock photographs on Pinterest to draw the poses. Pretty cool. Here were some character design things. We're getting there. More character drawing. Here's some notes that I took, and here is Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. I think I drew this on the day she died, because I guess that's a thing that artists do when our actors die, they draw them. I jumped on the bandwagon. Oh, here is some xenomorph sketches. I'm working on a huge painting of a xenomorph that I should probably continue on, but I have so many paintings I'm working on. But here are just some sketches to get to know the anatomy of the xenomorph a bit, because it's pretty cool, but I should continue on it. More gesture drawing. Can you tell that I need to practice? But they look pretty cool. Cool archer. Here's some, I think I was trying to copy some paintings that I saw. Here I was trying to work with a gouache in my sketchbook, but then I realized I hate gouache, so I quit. It's supposed to be Eowyn from Lord of the Rings. Oh, this was also some sketches that I had an idea for. Also an illustration related to Robin Hobb's books. Here I was trying to draw a character that I have in a role-playing game, so I was trying to draw her in her outfit. Here is her full like design. Pretty proud of that. Here, just some random elves, and then I started posting them to Instagram more, and you guys really like them. Here I was trying to practice drawing legs, feet. Super interesting, right? Oh, this is a pretty cool drawing that I'm pretty proud of. It wasn't supposed to end up such a detailed drawing, but it did, and I think it's pretty cool. I ended up spraying it with hairspray to protect it from smudging. My face. I was trying to draw my face. I think some mouth poses, some kind of crazy fantasy creature. Faces from profile. Another tip that I found somewhere on someone's YouTube channel is if you want to improve your art, what helps is first draw how you would draw it, then look at it, then try to figure out like, okay, what's not right here, or what's wrong, or what could I improve, or what do I want to improve on, and then do it again. So here I started drawing this elf lady like this, and then I looked at it and I was trying to think of like, okay, what could be better, what don't I like about it, and I was like, oh, it's so stiff and there's not enough movement in her and not enough emotion, so I right next to her I fixed it and it looks so much better. Can you see, like, this is so much better. So I guess that's a technique that I'm going to use more. Some girl with one eye right here, pretty cool. Okay, and this is a Also a sketch for a painting that I'm working on right now, and it's taking me forever, but this is, the illustration is inspired by a drawing that I made like 6 years ago, and at the moment I really didn't have any inspiration, so I was like, oh, why don't I choose some old drawings and make them how I would make them now, like with the skills that I have now. So I'm working on that, and these were some inspirational sketches. Here she has boobies. But in the final drawing, right here, you can see that she's not naked, because in the original drawing from 6 years ago, she's completely naked in a forest with animals around her. And I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would she be naked? So I put some clothes on her this time. Here's some more drawings, and here's a little bat that's on her cape in here. This is some sketches for a wedding invitation I made for some friends. So all different options, and they were able to choose which one they like most, and we kind of figured out which ones would like, and these are just some sketches for that. This is a girl kind of inspired by also a character from Robin Hobb books. Can you tell I love Robin Hobb books? She's amazing. I mean, it isn't really her, but I kind of kept her in mind. It's Malta, if you guys are familiar with Robin Hobb at all. This is me. I was feeling sad, so I drew myself very sad. Elf girl, hair, I don't know. I was just doing whatever. Sometimes I just open my sketchbook and do whatever comes to mind, and then it turns into nice things sometimes. Okay, we're almost there. I hope this video is not too long. I don't know what I was doing here. Some girl, space girl. These are 2 sketches that I made for my elf woodcuts. This one I recorded as a video, so if you want to see this being painted onto a slice of wood, you should check that out for sure. Okay, what's next? Oh, this one's pretty cool. This is like a super mandala type thing with an elf in the middle. I just learned in therapy that if I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed or stressed out or freaking out, I can draw spirals. And I went kind of overboard here, so I guess I was really freaking out at the moment, but it really turned into a cool illustration. Here we have Bran from Game of Thrones. This is supposed to be Faramir from Lord of the Rings. Doesn't really look at it like him, but I felt like drawing him, and here's my name in Elvish. Super cool. Oh, and I guess we're at the end now. Here's also the sketch for the dwarf painting I did. That's also a video. And here is a sketch of a Viking woman sitting in a field of wheat. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope it was not too long, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any requests for videos you want to see in the future, please let me know. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, you know, that kind of YouTube stuff. See ya! Bye!